We're live from Chevy Chase.
Welcome back. It's now time for Talk of the Town, and today we're talking about a new whiskey distilled right here in Kentucky. The name of it, you're going to love it, Fortune's Full. And today we're joined by CEO and co-founder Juliet Schmalz. Hi.
Hi.
Well, we're so excited to talk to you, Juliet. I came across your brand, but I was really more intrigued by your story. So you were an anesthesiologist?
I am.
And now you're a whiskey maker.
And now I'm a whiskey maker.
So talk to us about that journey.
Well, it was a struggle for me to, get up every morning and do my job for years and years, which I think a lot of people could relate to. It just, there's multifactorial as to, all the reasons why it was just not my passion.
Yeah.
And so I was always looking for that opportunity, something that I can, jump out of bed and be a little more excited for, something I could do for a longer period of time, until retirement. I've always had a passion for whiskey, and so when the opportunity came, I grabbed it.
Oh, that's great.
That's a big leap. You've gone from one pain reliever to a next. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So talk about the process and what steps you took to get where you're at right now.
Well, once my now husband and I decided that I was going to at least research whiskey, I started taking classes at Moonshine University in Louisville, and they do 1 to 6 day classes on everything in the spirits world.
Wow.
Very heavy in whiskey, obviously, being in Kentucky. And I took almost every one of their classes and started to interview people and learn as much as I could. And as soon as I took their 6-day distilling course, I was hooked. It reminded me of cooking and baking for people and having them enjoy something that you've made for them.
Yeah.
And that really meshed with something I was looking for.
Yeah. So talk to us about the name first. How did you come up with the name?
Well, the entire brand revolves around my name, Juliet. So Fortune's Full is a line in Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, okay.
So awesome.
That's cool.
And there's a lot of theme. We have a custom bottle that'll be coming out next year, and a lot of it has a theme, theater theme, Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, I love that. You got the prelude, you have the overture. Talk
Yes.
about the
Yes.
difference.
The prelude, it was a rye that I first released. Everything we're doing will be in batches because we're very small. And so that was a 2-year, 8-month rye, barrel strength. Pretty much sold out. It was only distributed in Indiana at the time. And then this is the second release, the overture. So we decided to release in Kentucky as well, where it was produced,
Yeah.
aged, blended, and bottled all here in Kentucky.
That's cool.
And it too is a rye. It's barrel strength.
Okay.
Well, and
Shall we
talk about
try it?
Yeah, I think we should try it. And while we're doing so, let's talk about this process a little bit, because you have something unique about your barrels, correct?
Yes. So what we decided to do differently as a small business is by invest in the barrel. The barrel is so important for flavor profile. I really enjoy a bold, complex flavor. And so we exclusively barrel in a Sagamore barrels that are made in Napa, California.
Wow.
So they know a thing or two about barrels out there.
Yes, yes. They still do cognac and wine. That's where they started in Cognac, France,
And
actually.
this is exactly how I would describe the taste. It's very bold. I love it. What is the
Bold,
proof?
complex.
109.4.
And-
proof.
Woo! So to put a little hair on your chest, that's good.
But it's very good sipper. For
It
me,
is
rye
very
is not
good.
a normal sipper.
Yeah.
This
Right.
is very good for sipping, and it's as bold as it is, it's still smooth. It's not
Very smooth.
jumpy.
I like it. And I like a good rye, too.
Yes.
Where can you buy this at?
Here in Lexington, right now, you can buy it at Jackson Wine and Spirits and Leesburg Wine and Spirits, and hopefully more.
Yes. Well, we just wish you all the best. We think it's so exciting and inspirational, the journey that you've taken. And I think it's a lesson to everybody that if you're not happy doing what you're doing, do something else.
And a woman in the whiskey industry, what's that like?
It's great, and there's more and more of us here. I think people are starting to say, oh, I trust her to make a good product. Where before it may not have been. I mean, what does she know? She doesn't drink whiskey. But I do drink whiskey, and I drink bold whiskey.
Yes,
So
you
do
do.
I. So
a
do I.
bold woman.
Very good.
A bold
Very
rye
good.
whiskey. So check it out. And we're going to have the location and other details for Fortune's Full Whiskey up on the screen. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Juliet.
Thanks.